Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Brass Monkey X. So I gotta go get some gas for this bad boy because it's pretty much bone dry. I actually took it out for a ride the other night and ran out of gas like a dope. So I gotta get some gas in this thing. So how about you guys come for a ride with me? We'll talk about some of the things I like, some of the things I don't like about it, in the condition that it's in right now. Because like I said, I got a lot of work I want to do to this thing. There's definitely some things I want to change out. Definitely some things I want to do. But why don't we get on this thing, take it for a little ride. So this video here is for one of my viewers. He goes by the name of I Love Baklava. The guy's been following every one of my NX250 videos. He seems to be a big fan of the NX250 and he wanted to see some riding videos, so I guess this will be the first in the series of riding videos for the NX250. So when we get going here, we'll have a little chat. Hopefully you guys can hear me. This camera pretty much sucks a donkey dick, so I'm gonna have to shout the whole time. The wind noise is probably gonna get real bad, but we'll see. Hopefully you guys can hear what I'm saying. All right. So I've been living with the NX250 for a while now. It's a nice little bike, guys. I couldn't be happier with this bike. Oh, I really hope you guys can hear me in this video where it's out. I'm gonna be so pissed if it doesn't. So some of the things that I really like about this bike are, number one, super easy to find neutral. Neutral is really easy to find on this bike. No issues at all finding neutral. The shifter works really well. It's just a little small. I want to get a new shifter for it. I definitely want to get something a little bit bigger. The shift lever is just a little too small for my foot. And I don't exactly have big feet or anything, but this isn't a very big bike. So like I said, the shift lever is a little small, so I'm going to want to change that out. Let's see. This bike is very nimble. It doesn't have a ton of power. It is only a 250. Now, most of the power in this thing is going to come in the higher RPMs. It doesn't really have much get up and go in the lower RPMs. But once you get it up higher, it starts fucking moving, man. This thing's got some torque to it. It really likes to be up around 8,000 RPMs or so. That's where this bike is really comfortable. Now as far as these tires go, you guys know I can't stand these tires. I've talked about it several times already. I can't wait to get new tires on this thing. These tires they're terrible for the street. The front tire is very skinny. That rear tire isn't even the correct size. It's an undersized tire. And although this bike is very light and nimble, it's easy to turn. It's very squirrely on some of these corners. Like this corner up here, I gotta make sure I go real slow. I can't tell you how many times this rear tire has slid out on me. Hey, like I said, guys, you get this thing up to like 7,000, 8,000 RPM, and this thing likes to cruise, man. This thing's a missile. Now I do have a couple issues with it. Eventually I want to change out this whole handlebar setup. I'm going to get all new stuff for this front end. Oh, stalled out. Oh, let me pull this over for a second. Son of a bitch, I might be out of gas again. Didn't even make it to the gas station. Alright, here we go. Try and get there in one piece. Told you I was bone dry. Gas tank's on reserve. Just trying to get right down the street. Alright, gonna pull in here and see my guy. See if I can get the pump right here. Alright. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get her filled up. Hopefully that fixes the problem. I don't know, man. It died on me the other night. Pretty sure because it was out of gas. Pretty sure it's bone dry right now. That's why it just died on me at that light. But we'll see. Hopefully we don't have any mechanical issues here.
Want cash?
Yeah, cash, bud.
You good?
Thank you.
Hi, senora.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get her filled up. Reset that odometer. See how many miles we get on a full tank here. Go ahead and reset that odometer.
Oh, is everything good?
Yep.
When make $7?
$7.
I owe you 2 pennies.
Oh yeah.
And
You'll have to get me next time.
next time I'll give you more.
Yeah.
Thank you, boss.
Thanks, man. Have a good one. Alright guys, let's get back out there. Hopefully she's good now. Alright, so before I almost ran out of gas again, what were we talking about? Oh, the handlebars, this whole setup here. Not a fan. The handlebars are bent, as you can see there on the right hand side. This guy must have had an accident at some point because we got a little bend in the bars. Now, the clutch. The clutch on this thing drives me nuts. I have very small hands. I do not have big hands for a dude. Right? This clutch lever feels like it's a mile away from these handlebars, man. It's a reach for me to get to it. I wish I had adjustable levers on this thing. So that's something I definitely want to do. I definitely want to get adjustable levers on here. The problem is I looked them up. It's very hard to find parts for this bike. And the parts that I do find are super expensive. So levers for this thing, I think they were like 180 bucks a piece. The ones that I found, the nice adjustable levers. But I can't reach the clutch lever. It's too damn far for my little hands, my dainty little hands. Not only that, there's also, I don't know if it's the cable or what, or if it just needs adjusting. Maybe I need a new cable, I don't know. But there is no friction zone on this clutch. It's either all or nothing with this clutch. there's no friction zone at all. It's either the transmission's not engaged, or I have to let out the clutch all the way and just rip it. And honestly, I'm scared I'm gonna wheelie this thing. I don't like doing wheelies, guys. I'm not one of these guys ripping dank uners all the time. I'm scared shitless of doing wheelies. I like to keep both wheels on the ground when I'm motorcycling. No, it's called a motorcycle. It's not a unicycle. So I like to keep both wheels on the ground, guys. And the way this clutch is set up, it needs some major adjusting because you got to let it out all the way before it starts going. There's no friction zone. So I definitely got to play with that, tweak it a little bit. It's also way too low. Like if you can see down there, that lever is really far down. And like I said, for my little hands, man, it's just too much of a reach. The brake lever's alright, it's in a decent spot. It looks like the brake lever is original, and the clutch was replaced at some point, and he replaced it with an aftermarket clutch that was just a little too big. But not a big deal. I'll get that replaced, I'll take care of it, and we'll be good to go. But aside from that, I think we're pretty good, man. There isn't much more I can complain about on this thing. It runs pretty well. Alright, well, I'm running out of things to talk about here, guys. So, what I'm going to do is, because you probably can't hear me anyway over all this wind noise, so I'm just going to shut up at this point. You guys can enjoy the rest of my scenic ride home. And then maybe we'll talk a little bit when I get to the driveway. So, alright guys, I'll see you at home. I love this little section up here on this road. This nice little S-turn. I whip it through here on my SB650. Not on this thing though. This thing's too swirly. I love taking that turn on the SV. You get your lean on going through there. Nice truck. Ah, this traffic sucks. Probably shouldn't have done this during rush hour and through a detour. As you can see, guys, the blinkers are working phenomenally. They worked out great. Couldn't be happier with the turn signals. I can't wait to get this thing off road, man. But those tires are coming soon. Alright, so check it out here, guys. I'm just going to turn it around real quick. We're going to do a little pull up here. See how fast this thing is. Or how slow this thing is. I know it's not the fastest. I'm not exactly a race driver or nothing. But we'll see how quick we can get it to move. Not bad, not bad. I mean, it's not the fastest bike in the world, but for a dopey little dirt bike, it's not half bad. Brakes are squeaking a little bit. Should probably check those out. I mean, they seem to be working okay. I haven't had any issues with the brakes yet, so. But when I get the tires off to change them, I'm gonna take a look at the rotors in the front, the drums in the back. We'll take a look at everything, make sure the brakes are good. But yeah, hopefully this video worked out. I hope you guys could hear me. Hopefully the wind noise and the engine weren't too much. Now if you guys noticed, when I stalled it out back there at that light where I was running out of gas, I think I was running out of gas. I also think there may be a slight issue with the choke. Now, when I bought it from the guy, he told me he rides it with the choke all the way open, which that's what I was doing on the way there. That's what I was doing the other night too, when the bike stalled out on me. But both times I was out of gas, so I'm assuming it had something to do with that. Now, this bike's supposed to idle at around 1300 RPM, and it idles just fine when the choke is fully open like this. And for some reason, when I close the choke after it's warmed up, it idles really high. So maybe I have to adjust the idle. I don't know. Like I said, the guy told me he used to ride around with the choke open the whole time. So I don't know. I'm gonna play around with that a little bit and hopefully get it running a little bit better. I mean, not that it runs bad. Just I'm gonna get that adjusted so that everything's cool. But yeah, guys, there you go. There's my first attempt at, I guess, a moto vlog with this thing. Like I said, hopefully you guys could hear me. If not, I'm just going to scrap the video. So hopefully it worked out. If so, awesome, great. You guys are going to be seeing a lot more stuff like this. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you next time.